Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here, and in today's video, we have some very important news to discuss on Bitcoin because, as I'm sure you guys already saw, last night, Bitcoin pulled back almost $1,000 from $12,000, where it was trading all the way down to $11,200, and at the time of recording this video, it was trading at $11,420. Guys, this is a very strange movement considering all of the bullishness we had just seen on Bitcoin, but it kind of plays back into what we've been talking about over the last couple of weeks about Bitcoin just not really knowing what it wants to do just yet. Guys, we drew some important support levels on the chart yesterday, and many of those support levels have now been broken. So we have quite a lot to discuss in today's video, so we're not going to waste too much time. We're going to get started pretty quickly here. Before we do, though, guys, if you do enjoy today's video, consider hitting that like button and also consider subscribing. It's come to my attention that the vast majority of you, not the vast majority of you, but a small plurality of you are not subscribed, and that is just not okay. We're not going to be able to handle that anymore, so if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. I don't know what you're doing with your life, probably living it, unlike me, sitting here making YouTube videos, but alas, that was a joke. Don't feel bad, it was a joke. We're good. Anyway, before we get started, I do want to mention that there is one other sponsor of this channel other than just CT2A, and that would be Bybit. If you guys are going to trade on leverage anyway, and you are experienced enough to handle the risk, and you want to help support the channel, you can sign up for Bybit down below. But without much further ado, guys, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. I'm going to tell you guys now, this video is going to be a little bit shorter than normal because I have to scramble all the way over to the office. We got 3 key cards when we moved in, and 2 of them are already gone. You know who still has their key card? Me. So everybody's waiting on me because the other people lost their key cards. It happens. It's okay. But oh my goodness. Anyway, we spent all day moving in yesterday. We got the moving truck. Everybody's doing great. I am so incredibly proud of our team, guys. I cannot wait to introduce you to everybody who is willing to be on camera, and it is going to be absolutely awesome. The move-in went pretty well. Still have a lot of stuff to assemble today because we have desks and chairs and furniture and lions and tigers and bears, oh my, and all that stuff that we have to get in there because we're going to have a little zoo in there of the lions and the tigers, but we'll get to that later. For now, we need to go ahead and discuss some Bitcoin. Because as you guys will remember, we discussed the 3 green, red, green in a row formations right here in yesterday's video, and from that, we messed up our chart. We established 3 levels of support right here, and right here, and guess what Bitcoin decided to break yesterday? All 3 of them. 2 of them with this candle body and 1 of them with this candle wick. Luckily, as you can see, Bitcoin does have a level of support right here, or should I say a trend line of support that Bitcoin has come down and tested. As we can see, we tested it right there last night, which definitely confirms and locks in this trend line, meaning that we have a new level of support. And this is actually a very good thing because it also means that we have a downtrend right here, which we can go ahead and color red. What this may end up meaning is that we're in a new longer-term consolidation pattern. I don't know if you guys remember, but back in this consolidation pattern, originally we saw that there was a consolidation pattern right here with a downtrend right here, and then Bitcoin did some funky monkey business out of here and traded sideways for twice as long as we thought it was going to because it had to redefine its trend lines. It looks like that's kind of what we're doing here, is that we're redefining trend lines and that all of a sudden September turns into more consolidation on Bitcoin. This isn't necessarily that bearish of a movement if we look at the chart like this. Guys, something that's very important for you to understand with technical analysis is if you go back to the beginning of this video, I had all kinds of lines on my chart. And guess how many of them really meant anything after this movement that we just saw? None of them. I mean, they still bear relevance, and I have them memorized so I know where they are if we do need to take them into consideration. But a lot of times, be careful because your chart can get so overwhelmed with 25 different technical indicators and 30 different trend lines that you can't see what's actually important. Because a lot of times, it's the simple analysis that is the most important because more people are looking at it and trading by it. The simpler the analysis is, the more powerful the analysis is. You can quote me on that, and I want you to because you need to remember that, and it's easier to remember quotes. The simpler the analysis is, the more powerful the analysis is. So with that said, what does this analysis say? Well, if we look at this consolidation pattern here, it points out to the end of September, which means that we could be trading sideways for pretty much the rest of September. That might be a bad thing if you're one of the moon boys who wants Bitcoin to go straight to 20K in the next, 15 minutes. But at the same time, for us traders, Bitcoin wobbling around in here isn't that bad because, there's volatility in here. In fact, from the top to the bottom of this consolidation pattern right now is almost 7 or 8%. If you're trading on leverage, you can make a lot of money doing that. And like I said, this candlestick really does change everything because it brings into light what our volume is doing also. And it kind of points out to us that, wait a minute, we're actually in a consolidation pattern and we need to respect this high that we just put in. We didn't know we were in a consolidation pattern before because, remember, up until 2 days ago, we didn't have that set point of that trend line to make the downtrending level of resistance. This trend line could have gone literally anywhere, but now that we have a high up here that is very well defined, we can say it goes right there, which means that we have now defined our trend, and that is actually I started like speaking backwards there for a second. You weren't supposed to see that. This consolidation pattern ended up being a lot longer than we thought it was going to be, and it seems like that is going to happen here also, where Bitcoin continues trading sideways for longer than we thought it needed to. It may end up being a 2-month-long consolidation pattern, but remember what trend we're in, guys. We're in a bull market. If we break this, we have about a 70% chance of breaking to the upside. So what does this mean? It means in the next 30 days, expect a bullish breakout that would probably return us to $13,700 because that is pretty much my price target now. So guys, that's my technical analysis, and I am running late, so I have to go before I can do a lot more. Before I go, though, I do want to mention exactly what is going on behind the scenes so you guys can kind of get caught up. We'll start bringing you guys content from the office and about the office once we are settled, but there's a lot going on right now, and I simply have to attend to that first. But essentially what happened, moved in, it rained on us while we were moving boxes, and my legs were on fire yesterday. It was an experience. It was fun. It was really cool. But guys, I'm serious. I'm so incredibly proud of the team we have here. Everybody is just killing it. I mean, everybody pulled their own weight and more yesterday, and I know they're going to today, and they've been amazing so far. They were amazing yesterday, and I'm so, guys, I can't tell you how blessed I am to have the people around me that I do building what we are building. And it is for your benefit, it is for your gain, because we are building some pretty awesome products that you guys are going to get a lot of value out of. And believe me, you guys are going to love them when they come. So thank you guys so much for your support all the way up and until this point, because this channel has been active for nearly 3 years now. It hasn't even been a year since I did the face reveal, and we're already moving into an office with 5 employees. So thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. It's because of you guys making this possible that it happened in the first place. I really do want to thank you guys. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to it because at the end of the day, I'm thanking you, but really you should be thanking you because you helping to support the channel is bringing you guys more content. So you just helped yourself, basically. But anyway, guys, I do have to get, because let me tell you a little bit of a story real quick. I think I mentioned this in the intro. I can't remember. I am so scatterbrained. We worked for like 13 hours yesterday, and I was so tired. Not complaining at all, but like I'm just a little loopy because of that. They gave us 3 key cards for the office. We've already lost 2 of them. I still have mine. I'm a little salty because the property manager of the building, great guy, he went on vacation today, and he won't be back for a week. He's the only people we can get key cards from, so now we have 5 people trying to get into an office, and I'm the only person with a key card. Anyway, as I told everybody on staff, the first couple of weeks is going to be chaos, and that's what makes it fun. But that's a little bit that's going on in my life. If Kim comes into work today, because he was one of the people that was he was taking pictures of the office, then we will throw some of the pictures that he took up on screen right around now. But if he did not come in, then nothing will have just shown up on screen because, yeah, we don't have his pictures yet. Long story. Anyway, that is going to do it for today's video, guys. Like I said in yesterday's video, bear with me for about a week as we get settled in, because things are going to be haywire. The videos are going to be slightly not up to the standard that I want them to be, quite frankly. But that's going to change, and it's going to change in a huge way. We're about to dominate this space. I'm so excited for it. So thank you guys so much. But anyway, guys, before I go, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Oh, I got a real good feeling.